Okay, Schlockmeister fans, it is Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm going to spend it watching The Curse of King Tut's Tomb. Let's check it out.
There are many stories told of the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, the most amazing and valuable archaeological.
For those who disturb,
there's a curse.
Sleep of the king.
Curse!
That's Howard Carter on the left.
Curses God.
He's looking for King Tut's tomb.
We're close. It's waiting any there.
So here we are in the house of George Carnarvon, who's funding this excavations. His wife and his family and other people are involved in some sort of seance here.
If you are here, give us a sign.
Which is not really related to the plot. I show it nonetheless.
You disturb me. My life is not so peaceful and so beautiful.
Maybe this is part of the plot.
I found one with Osiris and with Ra, the great god of the sun.
So anyway, here is Howard Carter, and he's talking to Mr. Carnarvon, who is looking to fund the project.
All that sand you dug up.
200,000 tons, they tell me.
There's a little orphan boy who stole a relic.
You hold on to this. You may pay for your education someday. What's your name?
What do you want to know?
What's your
They're
name?
going to call him fish bait. Strange things start happening right away. Those are scorpions. Is the curse real? So they took on Fishbait to be a water boy, and he may have discovered something. Could that be the mark of King Tut's tomb?
Is sealed.
We found it.
A thorn cuts this woman's wrist. Like I said, strange things keep happening.
It's not so bad having thorns.
And here we meet the bad guy,
You're not
Raymond
Sebastian.
Burr.
What are you doing back in Egypt? I've no treasures to sell.
I do confess to some concern over the eventual fate of whatever it is you're about to find. Such great artifacts.
So they removed all the rubble, and they busted a wall, and they believe they have found it. And I think they're right. Somebody else now died. So Mr. Carter decides he's going to sleep in the tomb because just to protect it from, who knows, unscrupulous people, whatever.
And what would happen?
At one point, Carter gets drunk and
If I drop?
smashes a fake relic.
What? Nothing of value, really. Carter's safe then.
Carter wants to use planes, a new technology.
By portal railway to the Nile, and then by steamer, without any irritation whatsoever.
A newish.
The treasure.
Fishbait's never seen a plane before. They believe they have now discovered the doorway into the sarcophagus, the burial chamber.
The shrine. This must be the burial chamber.
He's right.
Is the mummy inside?
Curse, no less.
They ignore the curse that's written there,
Yes.
and then something bites that guy in the face. They're gonna go in. Later that night, Mr. Carnarvon, who got bit by something, whatever wound he has doesn't stop bleeding. He's going to take a tumble. Carnarvon's dying. Another victim of the curse.
I warn you.
Carnivar's dead. They'll still fund him, though.
Back to her, Claire.
And then? You return to Egypt?
I'm not sure.
Here's we have a cobra loose inside the tomb. Kills the canary. The curse continues.
It's not going to go anywhere near.
Raymond Burr's trying to set Carter up to look like a
Using it to
thief.
transport artifacts of enormous value out of the country.
Steal? And Carter's behind it all.
Carter hears that somebody's taken off with a bunch of relics, so he tries to get there in time to stop him, but
Out! Out! Get out!
to no avail. But wouldn't you know it, the plane has some problems. The curse seems to be continuing. This guy somehow gets a court order or something to stop the dig.
He has agreed. All further work on the tomb is to stop until the matter of the aircraft has been explained.
Carter and his guys are at the tomb already. They're not stopping.
Carter! Mr. Carter, bring the key up here at once.
Ignore them! And again.
So while they're trying to open up the top, one guy gets cut on his face, again, just like the other guy did earlier. Curse is continuing, but they're not going to stop. Raymond Burr and the bad guys burst in just as they lift the top off and they see the death mask of King Tut.
Jonas Sebastian could never possess the mask of Tutankhamun. By exposing it to the world, Howard Carter ensured that no one person would ever own this fabulous golden treasure. Under the mask, the mummy of the boy king was intact, and when it was unwrapped, a small spot was found on the left cheek, a wound that could have resulted from an insect bite, exactly like the one on Lord Carnarvon.
And that's how our film ends. Alright, just got done watching The Curse of King Tut's Tomb. Tutankhamun's tomb, actually, on this one here. This is a movie that I had on a VHS tape. I'd got it from my fellow Schlockmeister, Jeff. He had taped it, recorded it somewhere, I don't know, rented it, who knows. And I had a copy of it. Never saw it until probably the mid to late 90s when I re-recorded after I rented it onto an SP speed tape. It's a made-for-TV movie from 1980 starring Robin Ellis and Eve Marie Saint, and of course Raymond Burr. The videotape version runs almost 100 minutes. This one here actually runs 80 minutes, so there's like 20 minutes cut out of this. This DVD is also very weird too, because about maybe 20 minutes into it, it just says, it stops and it says end of part 1. It doesn't say that, but it shows end of part 1. Then you see like the film break and everything. Then it says part 2, Curse of King Tutankhamun's Tomb. And then there is a part 3 that happens about an hour into it also. It's very strange. I've never seen that ever before on a DVD. I don't know who put this together, but it was odd. The DVD itself is not the best quality. It's a PAL DVD. It's the only way this film is available on DVD. I got it from the UK somewhere. But again, the quality's not great. It looks like it is like bootlegged from a VHS tape of some sort, so it's not the best, but hey, it's the best you're going to do. Also, this thing is mighty expensive. When I first found out it was available, it was listed on Amazon UK for like $200 or 200 euros, which is absurd. I went to look on eBay to see if it happened to be one, and I found one, and it was like 50 euros, so I bought it. I sprung for it. I figured I got to get it at some point. Might as well get it now, and it seems like it's very, very rare. I looked today on eBay, could not find one of these. So yeah, this thing is very rare, but you can get it on Amazon right now, Amazon UK, and it's 129 euros. So if you really want it that bad, go for it. The film itself is okay. It's made for TV, 1980. There's nothing really special about it. There's a couple people die, a couple little tiny blood scenes, but nothing like gory or anything. It's not a bad film for what it is. It kept me interested, and there was some of that was based on fact. Howard Carter was the guy who discovered King Tut's tomb. Carnivar, or whatever his name was, he was the guy who was funning and everything. I don't think Raymond Burr's character was real, and the Carnivar guy actually did die of like blood poisoning or something. So was there an actual curse? But who knows if you believe in curses or whatever. But so anyway, some of this movie was based on fact. Obviously a fictionalized attempt at a factual event. There you go. So anyway, not a bad film for what it is. It was entertaining enough, and it should be interesting. So I don't know if anybody out there has ever seen this movie, but if you have, let me know. Or if you see the streaming somewhere, let me know too, because it ain't bad. So watch it. Let me know what you think about it, and leave some comments down below. It's called Curse of King Tut's Tomb, or Tutankhamun's Tomb in this case. Check it out. Bye.